Everyone, welcome to the Hodlwood series demo. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about the Hodlwood token, the campaign, the series, and how you can be a part of it. It's really, really cool. So this is the Hodlwood token landing page. We got Lulu here. We got the Hodlwood token. This is the city of memes living their dreams. The world's first meme streaming show. And you guys get to be a part of it. So without further ado, I'm just going to play a little bit of the opening of Hodlwood trailer, and then I'm going to show you guys exactly how to submit your idea.
Call Peter and tell him to have the jet ready in 1 hour.
Got it. Where to?
Hodlwood. The president himself will be my guest at the movie premiere.
Call me.
All right, so I'm going to show you exactly how I created that scene and how you guys can do the same. If you don't know, my name is Byron Booker. I am founder and CEO of Lookhu TV and creator of the Hodlwood, I like to call it soap opera, but it's actually a little bit of a soap opera meets TV reality series meets sitcom. And what's cool about it is all it requires is that you create an 8-second scene and you can stitch those together in VO3 or other programs. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do that so that you can submit your own scene and help shape the story. Okay. All right. So without further ado, I'm going to take you over to the first scene. And the first step. First step is find the meme. So what you want to do is select a meme, note the creator, and note the token. All right, so what we're going to do today is we're going to do one on Soldier Boy. He is one of the characters. He dropped a token 2024 called S-Boy. So objective number one is to find a Twitter image of the S-Boy token on Soldier's birthday. So here's one from X. I just found it on Google. So the objective is to find an existing meme that you can create a story around. All right, so here's Soldier Boy. Here's him repping his token S-Boy right here in his Twitter handle. He's got 5.3 million followers, and he's a streamer, as you can see. Soldier Boy TV, he's repping the token. And just recently, there it is. There's our little meme for his birthday just a few days ago. So we're gonna actually grab this, okay, and we're gonna drop that in Canva. All right. So this is the scene already set for Soldier Boy, and as you can see, we got some of the other characters that we're gonna be promoting, and that's everybody from Hodlwood to Fred the Raccoon to Pepe to Andy, Redo, bunch of characters. So guess who's going to go right here in the middle? The birthday boy. All right. So we're actually going to start with an empty canvas here. All right. So what I like to do when I'm building my scene is I take the meme and I put it in Canva. Well, this is kind of unfinished design. And what's cool about Canva is they've got some really good AI where, let's start here. You can click on it. You can go to, let's go edit. Let's go down here to Magic Expand. And we're going to expand this to the whole page. Ultimately, what we want is Soldier Boy sitting there at the cake, and we want the AI to kind of fill out the images around. Okay, there we go. All right, so we got this whole scene here, right? So this is more than what we want. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this and we're going to now take this full image. Now we got a nice table there. We got some money on it. And we're going to remove the background. And what I'm hoping is all that's left is the actual table and Soldier Boy. Okay, great. So now we have Soldier Boy at the table. We can drop this in our scene, but we still need to clean up these edges. So we're going to go over here to edit. Go magic erase. I'm going to take this and I'm going to clean up these edges right here. There's also a little selector tool that I could have used, and it probably would have done right here. Probably would have done the same job. But this should do the trick. All right, great. So now we got Soldier Boy sitting at a table, and now we can drop that in a scene, almost. So the rules around this is that we can repost memes and characters, but we cannot do people, especially in VO3, which I'll show you. But there's a variety of AI tools that have similar policies. So I can already see there's going to be some red flags. So if you were to try to run this in VO3, you would probably get rejected. So what I want to do is remove some things that would suggest that this is actually Soldier Boy and not just the S-Boy meme character, okay, which all the tokens want to encourage us to promote. All right, so we're going to go back here, and we're going to reduce the size of this brush because I need to erase the word Soldier Boy. I can keep S-Boy, but I'm going to need to erase that. So I'm going to take this tool in Canva. I'm going to go ahead and erase it. Let's see if that works. Okay, we're getting there. We want to go ahead and clean that up as much as possible. What's great is if you do this a couple times, you can get a pretty smooth result, and it'll look like it was never there. Okay, so this isn't the best birthday cake, but it looks like we cleaned it up pretty good. You just smooth out the icing there, and hopefully this will do the trick, and we can go. Now, I'm going to go ahead and give this one more little scrub, and just make these scenes as best you can. Now, keep in mind, in VO3, which I'm going to be showing you today, it's really cool because you can have voice and image done from a text prompt, or you can reference an image. I like to reference the image because I want to at least start with a visual that I have in my mind and have AI work from there. But you literally can create a scene just from text, and you're happy to do that. But you really need to at least include the meme as the foundation of your scene to start, if that makes sense. So I'm removing Soldier Boy also from his glasses so that when we go into the AI, we won't have any issues in terms of getting a scene rendered. Now with VO3, we got 8 seconds. So the next step is after we drop Soldier Boy into our scene, I don't have any idea how this is going to look. Okay, there we are. There he is. All right, so we know we need to kind of crop this in with this empty space now. Okay, we're going to reduce his size. We're going to put him right here. So he's sitting at the table. Okay, boom. We bring this out a little bit. We're going to extend this out slightly so we can cover up some things that we don't want to see, which is hawk to his leg. Okay, I think we got it. All right, so the scene is set for his birthday. We're all set, right? We got everybody there. Look at that. Beautiful. So now we're going to go ahead and download this. We're going to do this as a PNG. We're going to do, this is page, what is this? It's page 1. So we're going to download this now. Now, once this is downloaded, we're going to hop over to the Lookhu Studio, and we're going to create this in one of the AI tools, and we're going to show you how to do it. So we're going to call this S-Boy 1. So we're going to reference that. So we got the PNG on our desktop. Now we're going to jump over to Lookhu Studio. So this is really fun. So I probably should hop over to Lookhu really quickly. So if you guys don't know, Lookhu is a streaming platform on Amazon, Apple TV, Roku, Google TV. Here's some of our in-house projects. We got a channel called Conspired TV. Of course, we got the Hodlwood series. We have this other one, really nice kind of true crime story called Can't Make This Ish Up. This talks a little bit about how we want to have the crowd create TV shows and be a part of our series and get rewarded in tokens, but also fund projects by selling tokens that they can mint right on our launch pad through the studio. Okay, we'll talk a little bit about that, but today I'm going to hop right over to Lookhu TV just so you can see. This is the platform. This is how it looks. We put our creators and channels up top. Here's some of the series and movies we have. We have independent movies. We have A-list studio titles in all genres, all in one place, and it's a lot to go through with that. And so our studio, hop back over here, is a place for our creators to not only develop their own shows, TV series, live events, but rally the crowd around to purchase their token and get a hold of their perks. So without further ado, one thing you'll notice immediately is that your studio membership comes with your AI production assistant. We elected, instead of going with a long drawn out workshop or web course, to just put all of the information from all the top AI courses, all the information that we have on everything from music scoring to script writing to producing, editing, TV series, docs, movies, shooting live, all in here. And you can just ask it anything, and you get 3 million tokens per month to come in here and utilize your AI production assistant. So as soon as you get your scene, you come in here and you say, hey, I want to make a 8-second scene. And it will say, hey, okay, great. It'll ask you the questions it needs to ask you to make sure that it has all the information that points you in the right direction. Not only will it do that, but it will also give you suggestions on the AI that you need in order to accomplish your goals. And all of that is actually within your creator dashboard. So let's hop over to that. Inside of your creator dashboard, you can vote on projects. You can visit our film, TV kits. This is agreements. This is all kinds of plugins, all kinds of cool stuff. You can also submit your own idea for Lookhu to go ahead and what we call blue light it and back it and push it to all of our network. But you also have access to 2,000 AI tools, which is everything from Runway to ChatGPT, and of course VO3, which is the hot new AI platform from Google. I happen to have VO membership and already going. So we're going to go ahead and hop right into this, and we're going to upload our scene and see what comes about. So once you go into VO3, which we're going to be using today, we are going to, so this is some of the other scenes. We're going to go right ahead and create a new one. All right. I think I have a prompt already. Let's see. Forgive me here. Yeah, the S-Boy token. All right. I already have a script here that I've been playing with. Let's see here. All right, let's go with this one. All right, we're not going to go with this. We're going to go with... The man in front of the birthday cake celebrates his birthday. All of his friends cheer and say, happy birthday. The man says, thank you, and what's the next line? We want him to be live streaming this because this is what he did for his birthday. We're going to say, Okay, so I'm making this up as I go along. The man, I like to capitalize characters. And in this case, the man is the guy at the birthday cake. Um, he's going to be pointing to the stage, which is set up at the Hodlwood Karaoke Lounge. Oh, sorry, guys. Haven't had my coffee yet. All right, here we go. For all the fans who joined the live today, I have a special surprise for you. Okay. Let's see if this works. We're not going to go frame the video. We're going to add the frame that we just created. I've been playing around with this, so I hope this goes as planned. All the images are good. Everything checks out. We shouldn't get any error warnings from VO3 on this scene. But there are instances where it doesn't work. You don't get audio. It doesn't understand the prompt. It isn't delivered right. The voice is off. Some of the characters are doing weird things on the side. In this process, it's a little bit of a filling out of what the interpretation is by the AI platform of what you're trying to accomplish, what you're trying to create. It's also choosing all kinds of random acts from your direction with all the other characters that are in your image. This is a lot for the AI to kind of take in because there's probably, over a dozen different characters in this one scene. So it's going to create some action for each one of those characters where they're just moving, smiling, looking around. And so that's what it's doing right now. It's thinking. Normally with VO3, it will crank something out within a couple minutes. And sometimes you will wait to the end and it will give you an error and it'll say, this violates our policy, start over. So what I found is using the likeness of people is a no-no. And so that's why we took the precaution and removed that from the cake. So these are tokens, not people. All right. Okay, it looks like we got our first. Now, normally with VO3, you get two. Sometimes it only renders one, but let's see what we got.
Thank you. For all the fans who joined the live today, I have a special surprise for you.
Well, that did not go what has planned, okay, at all. Let's see what this one did.
Happy birthday! Thank you. For all the fans who joined the live today, I have a special surprise for you. Happy birthday!
All right, so this one is pretty accurate. That delivery was not exactly what I wanted, but we're going to go ahead and save that just in case, all right? So this is an option to do 1080p. There's no additional credits charged by VO3 to do that. It just takes a little bit longer to do it, but we recommend that you download all of your videos and 1080p because that's the format of when we put it in the series. What's cool about this whole thing is that you get a chance to create a scene, upload your scene, and from there, we're going to be picking every day several scenes that we're going to be dropping on social that will actually make it into the linear story that we're going to publish on Lookhu, which is on all the major platforms. So it's really fun for you guys to get involved. But again, you might have to work with this process a little bit to get what you want. As you can see, the first one picked a whole different character to deliver the line. Instead of the S-Boy character, it went over to Andy, and he delivered the line. And so that's what you get with this process. And this is going to be rendering for a little bit. So while it's doing that, I'm going to hop back over to X, and I'm going to note the things we needed to note. So, all right, so this is on the Soldier Boy's X account. All right, so we see that this was Opie was the one that posted this. So we're going to note that. All right, I'm just going to put that over here in my notes. I'm going to create some free notes here that this, because we want to credit him for creating that. Okay, so that's the token creator. Wait. Number 2, we want to list the token that was S-Boy. Okay, so we got that. So we got who it is, and we got the meme. We just want to reference that, so when you fill this out later, you will you have that. All right, so looks like our video is good to download. We're gonna call this boy 1. All right, so that's gonna be. Let's listen to it one more time and see if we can tweak this.
Thank you. For all the fans who joined the live today, I have a special surprise for you. Happy birthday!
All right, so that went pretty good. I'm gonna try this one more time and see if I can refine my prompt. I mean, pretty much went as plain other than his voice. I like a little bit more masculine voice, but sometimes you just never know what you're gonna get with VO3. Let's see. So I'm going to say, the man says, in a, let's call it, I want more masculine, but I don't know if that's going to be the right word. Let's see, strong. Let's see what happens. If that changes this. And sometimes you don't even need to change the prompt. It'll just do it better. So it should give us two more of these. Now here's another thing that you can keep in mind. With VO3, like, we got credits taken away from our allotment, and that was inaccurate, right? Because it chose the wrong character. So you can make note of that, and I believe you do get that reimbursed, that credit reimbursed while it's doing that. So let's go over to this tab here. Basically, we've selected the meme, we've noted the creator, we've noted the token, we went to the studio, we're completing our scene. Next thing is we're going to complete the form. The form is pretty straightforward. It's going to ask you this information. It's going to ask you to upload your video. Okay. Once that video is made and uploaded to the form, you're going to post it on your X account. When you post it on your X account, you're going to tag Hodlwood City, which is on Twitter, X. All right. Once you tag us, you just got to watch within 48 hours to see if your scene made the story. Okay, so it's a really fun way to get involved, and you're going to get some Hodlwood tokens out of it and a lot of other cool perks and utility as well. All right, so that's the process. I'll go ahead and jump right over to VO, see what else we came up with. But that's it in a nutshell. I'm not going to keep you guys too long. If you have any questions, of course, you can ask your AI assistant, but let's see what we got.
Thank you. For all the fans who joined the live today, I have a special surprise for you.
All right, so that did not work because remember we referenced the girl on stage. So we might have to go with our first one. But let's see what this came up with.
Thank you. For all the fans who joined the live today, I have a special surprise for you.
All right, so that was better. That was better. So we're gonna go ahead and request. We're gonna dismiss this one. Request to download that one as a better option. Again, this is not an exact science. This is, like I said, you got to experiment with it a little bit. But that's how we create the scenes. There's a minimum requirement of at least 8 seconds. But from there, you can stitch these together and get up to a minute if you like. Okay? Thank you so much for your time. And that is the demo for the Hodlwood scenes.